Hello and welcome to the guide for Portal Keeper Hasabel on the Mythic difficulty in Antorus the Burning Throne. In this fight we use 3 tanks, 4 healers and 13 DPS. This fight can be done with 2 tanks, however we chose 3 tanks for safety as this allows for the raid damage from the tank debuff to be lower, as there will be no dodgy overlaps with the tank debuffs, and there will always be a tank up in the portals, which minimises downtime from tanks having to swap on the boss and travel to the portals. The first thing to do here is to split your raid into 2 teams. You've got the portal teams and the downstairs AoE DPS team. Generally you want your strongest AoE or cleave DPS to be downstairs to focus down the imps, whilst only half the raid is present and the other half will have the job of dealing with each portal. After you've divided your raid, you'll need to divide some additional responsibility to those in the portal groups to deliver orbs from one portal to another. For the first portal, which is the red one that activates at 90% HP, 3 players will need to go into the green portal and deliver the orbs to the red portal. The mini-boss in the red portal has 3 stacks of a damage reduction buff, and to remove these you need the green orbs to do this. You want these 3 players to go into the green portal at around 94% boss health so they arrive at the red portal with everyone else, to minimise downtime. The orb debuff can be dispelled from these players, and a priest can master spell to do this a bit quicker. However, do note that when it is dispelled it does a 10-yard AoE splash, and this is only visible to those players with the debuff. Any person hit by this will take a moderate amount of damage, but if you take 2 or 3 of these it can be fatal. We had 4 markers placed inside the red portal. 3 of these are assigned to players who had the green orbs, and the last one was for the tank or the remainder of the portal group to stand on, whilst the debuffs were in flight. Whilst inside the red portal, make sure you have a short interrupt rotation set up. This can be handled by 1 tank and 2 melee DPS. The next piece of responsibility is one that we should all be familiar with from Heroic, and that's to deliver the red orb to the purple portal to give vision. We had our 3rd tank do this as they're not really doing anything else at this point of the fight. The last piece of responsibility is for 2 people in your raid to do, and that's to deliver orbs from the purple platform to the green platform. This is due to the mini-boss on the green platform having a leech aura that she applies to herself, which allows her to heal 5 times the amount of damage that she deals. Whilst you're carrying the purple orb, you receive 50% less healing, and when this effect expires, or is dispelled from the player, any enemies hit will take 100% less healing, thus negating the leech aura. 1 debuff however won't be enough, as the effect will expire when the mob is at around 40% health, so you'll need to chain 2 of these together, so you have the 2nd player enter the purple portal when the boss is at around 60%. The purple portal is the same as it is on Heroic. This is where we used Bloodlust in our kill in order to ensure that the downstairs group had extra DPS to deal with the increasing amount of ads they get each transport portal cast. That's all there is to it for this fight. The rest of the fight doesn't really change all that much. It's all about the portals and managing those correctly. So hopefully this helps you get this boss down, and thanks for watching.